crazy games, and now we've got 2 more games today. Potentially a winner of the team league will be decided today, which is super exciting. Been an 8-week regular season. This will be what? Let's see. There was the wild card round, then we had the divisional series semifinal. 4 weeks of so 3 months, 4 weeks of playoff X-Wing, 3 months of total X-Wing for this league if you factor in the playoffs, and just awesome. Ready. I'm excited, but I'm also ready for it to be done. The draft league starts very soon. I think the week after next. I know the draft is next Tuesday for Nickel City X-Wing. The XWA beta points are going to be a thing that we will also be streaming, but for this, we are using AMG points. Most of you all know that, but we just, timing-wise, the last week, the most important week for the teams to switch everything on them would be, it would have to be a unanimous vote that they would have to come to me with, and nobody wanted to do that or expressed interest, so we just gonna keep it fair, keep everything AMG points for this. So, yep, the series is tied 1-1 between Psychedelic, Pina, Jamm, and J-Krewz. You have the 7-1 Pina Jamm hosting here the championship series against J-Krewz. Captain JJ slated to play later this week. Potentially, if their game gets to it, that would be a game 5 of the series. It is a best of 5 series. And Juan will play the next game. So no matter what, Juan and Jammin will play next game. That will count. I'd like to point out Jammin is my scum player and is undefeated. Yep. And you, Levi and Jammin were undefeated in the regular season. However, me, took out Levi when we got wrecked by you guys last week. So, or the week before. Let's go over to our pairings here to take a look. Updated from yesterday's, the green highlights the winner of that game. So Joe takes game 1, Sherman game 2, and a really weird, wild game. Close one there, both of them very close. Today, it's David and John on Salvage, Jammin, Scramble against Juan, Captain of J-Krewz, JJ, later this week against Jeff on Chance if it comes to a game 5. I'm praying for no obstacle overlap. I did mention that jokingly to David. David is one of our locals here in the city as well. I'm trying to figure out why I'm dropping more frames than I'm used to. I usually drop 0. If you guys notice any lag, let me know. I'm wondering if I just have too much stuff in my scenes right now. This outline, the city outline, is technically a motion graphic. That might be contributing. Yeah, that was weird. We had like an EMP hit the stream yesterday. Like Discord dropped, everybody quit. Even I lost connection to Tabletop Simulator. Let's open up the betting here. I'll break down the list as we're slowly getting set up, and we're just getting settled in here. Betting is now open. Oh, I need to close betting from yesterday and pay out the winner of yesterday, who was Sherman on the left. Boom, boom. I thought I did that, but here we go. Betting is open for today's game. Weird. It seems like an OBS issue. My internet's totally fine. Maybe it's a issue connecting to Twitch. So this new points update from the Illuminati, we're going back to granular. It's still 20 points. No, we're not nuking anything right now, you know? So there's still, it's way too soon to just make drastic changes, I believe. Let's go over the list here real quick. So we've got here representing Psychedelic Pina Jamm playing FO. We've got David bringing Major Von Reg with Magpulse Warheads, Deuterium Power Cells, Marksmanship, and Lone Wolf. We've got Midnight, another I6 with Crackshot and Predator. Did a lot of work in the semifinals. Midnight did some damage. Malorus has Magpulses, of course. Wilo with that jamming suite, Optics, Concussion Missiles, Proud Tradition, and Instinctive Aim. Hughes with Special Forces Gunner, Barrage Rockets, and Marksmanship. John, bringing Rebels here, is bringing multiple I6s, all high initiative here. I don't know where Fenris pilot card is, but it's just not spawning with GitHub, but he's there. He's got Electronic Baffle, Beskar Reinforced Plating, Marksmanship, and Predator. Wedge Antilles, Battle of Endor, the APT, double modded. Get it a focus after his attack hits. We'll start the timer there. We've got Luke with his bullshit. He's got those Protorps and regen, attack speed. We've got Keo with vectored cannons and juke, and then Sabine Wren with that Beskar Reinforced Plating, of course. And here we go. So FO versus Rebels. Get your bets in. They're open. They are open, folks. So let's see, just manually choosing a Twitch server to a server I picked. Got it. Yeah, we don't want it on auto. That might be the issue. Okay, so after this game, we'll do a quick little stream reset again. It'll probably be, it might even be like 10 seconds. The stream will go down, 5 seconds. Just to try to fix this OBS issue. You guys won't notice too much lag, but there will be a little bit. You might see a little bit of lag with the hands moving here and there. Hope you all have had a good week so far. Kylo facing that. Is he going after Sabine? Von Rig's Magpulse is going to play a pretty big role in neutering Luke, but you still have Wedge and Fenrau to deal with. Luke is going to attack speed. I don't think he's going to have a shot still. Luke might go 4 straight again next turn, honestly. I don't know if I wouldn't hate that for him. JJ, if you're around, JJ, you're welcome to do some commentary tonight. I know you might be busy right now. but I know I saw you pop in there, so open invite if you want. I don't mind. Packing for Orlando. Fine. We're gonna have a bit of a joust at the bottom of the board, it appears. No shots. Oh, is Luke yellow now? Oh, yeah. It wasn't reversed. We had to respawn his list because he was having issues with it, and it reversed it then when I first spawned it in. Thanks for mentioning that. When I first spawned it, it was reversed for the overlay, so I fixed it, and then now, of course, it's reversed again. Luke being yellow makes absolutely no sense, TBH, but it's fine. Grab a tissue real quick. I've had allergies all day, man. All right, big second round coming up. This first engagement is going to be big. 4 ships at the bottom of the board there. Kylo better be turning down to the bottom of the board. I would think, I mean, any hard turn will do. Too hard makes sense. You're going to be safe from, you're going to be most, if you do a 1 hard, you have a wide enough arc to fire your concussion missile. I think you'll be safe from Wedge and Fen. Kia's probably grabbing a crate here. Like a 2 hard, if that fits. Ooh, I don't know. Keo. A little awkward for Keo there. Doesn't, 2 hard. That doesn't look like it clears at all. 1 hard will clear. 2 hard will bump. If FO is forced to move first. Yeah, so you just, if you fire a mag pulse at Wedge, if you're worried about that, you'd have to lock him, though, obviously. Because you can still shoot a mag pulse at range 1. So. Long planning phase here. John still got 3 dials to set. The biggest mistake would be David deciding to get cute and taking a crate with Kylo. Granted, he could still fire a missile, but it just wouldn't be a good shot. All right, so first player is going to be David. So that matters a lot. And the mag pulses are only really going to have an effect on Luke with Malrus. Not sure what we're waiting for here. Little Sabine action. Here we go. Sabine, is Sabine range 1? Yep. Did they check? Hey John, you checked range 1, right? I thought you did, but I couldn't see it in the chat log. Just make sure you guys always check range 1 for the crate. Okay. Yeah. It's a big J-Krewz thing. You guys like to do that.
Ooh, trash.
It's a J-Krewz thing. They don't check range 1 of objectives. Kio's gonna grab one as well. So Malrus just mag pulls Keo if you want. Guess we're also just not marking the crates right now. We should be doing that as well. I'll jump in and help the players with that. And who just grabbed a crate? Hughes grabbed a crate, and sure. Drop boxes. There you go. There you go. All right. There we go. Would be nice to see tokens for crates, but I notice on the... what does that have to do with me, dude? Come on. I'm taking the blame for the players not using tokens for crates. Or are you talking about in real life? In real life, I could do that, but you wouldn't see the light of day. You wouldn't see them because you're not a patron anymore, dude. Just saying. Just saying, man. You decided to, I need to, I need to save my money for important things in my life. Oh, like my family and oh. No, plastic crack is the only answer. I had to divert funds to your mom's child support. My mom had another child. Damn. That'd be one ugly looking baby, dude. Kylo's got to focus. I don't know what the holdup is here. Just focus, Kylo. Focus. Focus. Focus, Kylo. You could, if you boost, can you jam Luke? Would he have bullseye? No. No. Oh, he disconnect. Oh, he disconnected. Okay, that's what happened. They stopped the timer. Okay. I didn't realize he DC'd. I'm over here like, Kyle's got to do something. He disconnected, so... When you control the mail, you control information. Oh, Nick, I've got some lovely British culture to send you. Oh, do you? Are you gonna slide in my DMs? I'm drinking Yorkshire tea. Isn't that what it's called? Yorkshire? Yeah. The one that Polly gave me. All right, he is rejoining. Yorkshire? It's definitely Yorkshire. I'm gonna just intentionally. It's a big blunder. Big blunder for you to even say. You've fallen for the classic blunder. For you to even correct me, now I'm definitely not gonna say it right. Sorry, I won't be saying it correctly. Kylo, no, why are you target locking? Kylo, you don't need to be doing that. Focus. First mistake, Psychedelic Pina Jamm, is Kylo almost never needs to target lock. Just never. He's gonna lock. Don't lock Keo. Oh goodness. All right. Okay, we're shooting. We're gonna try to kill Keo here, I guess. Malrus is going real fast. And I don't even think Malrus has a shot on Keo. Oh, you do. You got a shot on Keo. Taking a lock. Put it on Keo. Yep. So we saw LaHughes take a crate. We've seen Keo take a crate and Sabine. And here's Luke going fast. Luke takes a crate. Everyone's taking boxes. Midnight's going fast. Midnight will not have bullseye on Sabine, but can take that lock. Predator and Crackshot. Sabine won't be able to re-roll her dice this turn anyway, or to modify her dice this turn anyways. Technically, a re-roll is a modification, but she has no way of re-rolling her defense dice. And Von Reg goes fast and does bump. So now I would be very worried if I were Von Reg about Wedge Antilles' advanced proton torpedo. I think what might help Von Reg with Wedge is that I don't know if Wedge could be able to boost into range. We'll see how fast he went. 3 bank. Well, he's going to be able to shoot one at Malrus. Oh, he is going to... Oh, the barrel roll. Oh, there he gets it. He gets it. That is going to be really scary. No lone wolf. That's nasty stuff there, folks. So, Von Reg's gonna die here for sure. 2 range 1 shots. And you're shooting all these shots into Keo. It just kind of seems a little silly. So Von Reg gonna hope that... Does Von Reg have crack shots? He has marksmanship. Okay, he's gonna just, maybe he can get Wedge to spend his focus, but I don't see why he would. No, 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 wait.
Oh, well, I got a fact for you. I like to blow things up because I like to blow things up!
Wait. Why are we shooting out of order? David's first player. There we go. Okay. Range 2 from midnight. Is it range 2? Oh, it's range 3. Okay. Range 3 it is. So can you roll a crit? Can you knock off a crate? Okay, 2. Sabine takes 1. You got to keep the lock. That's fun. Bonreg now. Oh, good grief. You got to shoot at Wedge. I feel like you have to. So if Vonreg had not been blocked, he would have been safe from an advanced proton torpedo. John has been played this type of list. He's had Gavin instead of Fen, but he's played so well. 4 dice here. You've got marksmanship as a mod. You have a focus you would just don't want to spend. That's pretty good. No way to no, you can't do Lone Wolf. Yeah, gotta be beyond range 2. So hit crit. No 4th hit there. Into Wedge. Wedge is just not gonna spend his focus here no matter what. And he's gonna take 2. Oh, it's a trap reroll. Yeah. I still don't think he still keeps his focus. So here we go. Now range 1 from Fen. So Vonreg is hoping for this shot to not be good, and then hoping for the next shot to not be good. And that's 3 hits, pretty good. I just don't see a world where this man survives. And he has to spend his focus now, or he takes 2. Yep, he takes 1. So Vonreg, no defensive mods, taking a 5 dice double modded advanced proton torpedo. So the only way he has a chance of living with good variance on his end is that if John rolls a lot of blanks. Like 5 hits, he's done. You have to roll natty evades to live. So gonna use Fen's ability. He does remember, removes the stress. The other thing is if you had Kylo being able to shoot it at Wedge would have been big. All right, so a couple of blanks. So that's pretty good. I mean, hit crit so far, spending the lock, and oh, there it is. Oh, you need natties, Vonreg. Oh, Vonnie, baby. Come on, natty gods. Hey, oh, super dead. Oh, down goes the major. $5 points for John. A big Ripperooski indeed. Yep. That one blank I thought would be 4 hits. It would just be 4 hits and it rolled over, tipped over. I gotta be honest, guys. It doesn't mean anything because it's a simulator, but I don't like that tabletop simulator doesn't there. It's physics of like how dice roll, how they just get stuck or they just like tip over slowly. Like in real life, that just doesn't happen. You just roll your dice and it's face up to whatever result it is. But in tabletop, those teases when you get the evade and it tips over to a blank, you're like, what the fuck? It's annoying. If in the heat of the moment, if you really need a result and you get what you need and then it just slowly just tips very slowly. Does Wedge have a regen astromech? Thank God he does not. He has a single charge astromech that lets him, after doing an action, acquire a lock. And he gets to his ability, he gets to focus. Oh, he gets to acquire a focus token after he performs an attack that hits, so that's why he has 2 focuses. You have to read the underside of the dice for the result. Because they're down under. All right, so now you're gonna try to make a very slim chance you kill Kyo, but you're gonna at least try to knock the crate off. Von Rig might be dead, but you still have some firepower and agility on your side here for David. Maurus did do the ability. You're going to spend the lock. You really do need 3 hits here. And there you go. Spend Maurus, use Maurus' ability. And oh my god. Almost gets out of it, but is going to drop the crate, take a crit. Nick advocating for the FFG app. That is the most gross misinterpretation. Just gross, the grossest interpretation of what I was saying. In real life, I'm just saying, when you roll your dice, they don't just like slowly tip over and you're just like staring at agony. Just like you get your disappointment served to you right away because physics, you know. All right, Kylo. Concussion missile. You took the lock on Kyo. It's time to do it. Well, that's the Snyder cut of dice rolls in movies. Wow, you're calling the game already. It's not looking good, but I'm not calling the game yet, okay? As a commentator, I gotta do better than that. I think David's still got a chance if he kills Kyo here. All right, so spend the lock. No crits though so far, which I was gonna say, if you give like Kyo a loose stabilizer or something, spend a force. So 3 hits. Kyo basically needs to blank out to die and will not be doing so, taking just 1 more damage. So pretty abysmal. Or you trade Von Reg for shields on Kyo and dropping a crate. And that's gonna be it. So it's gonna be 6-1, 7-1. Heading into round 3. Use Kylo's ability. Guess it didn't matter. No face-up damage. Kyo's in a bit of a spot. You can't side slip anywhere. And I think any turn maneuver bumps. Yeah, so you might be sitting there without actions. You can do a 3 hard. 3 hard might jump over Fen. Yeah, you could do a 3 hard. keep the deplete. You wouldn't get your force back, but you could evade. So now what Luke's got his Pro Torp, but Wedge has used his, right? So now it might be a good time to try to take off Wedge, because then you're gonna get those 5 points. Midnight. It might be beneficial for Midnight to do a turnaround maneuver, because I think if you just go straight, Sabine's just gonna block you. Sabine's just gonna do like a 2 hard or something and try to block. Hello, Dean Kong. Malrus. What does Malrus do? Is Malrus... Maybe Malrus just does gosh. You're stressed. 2 bank. Do you grab the crate? You would be worried Luke can 4K, probably 4Ks, and fires off a Torp. You go half back. Can you get past the rock? That little edge. I think you can get past the rock. Can you do like a 3 straight and claim? Because I think the 4K from Luke, I think he doesn't have a shot on Malrus if you do that. The other thing is for Hughes, maybe you grab a target lock. How did Vonreg get out of that position? Well, turn 0 was placed at the bottom of the board, and then Luke went fast the first round. Vonreg went fast the second round and got blocked by Luke because he went fast the second round as well. And because he got blocked, Wedge was able to 3 bank, not be in any position to shoot Vonreg, but then barrel roll, focus, lock Vonreg, get to range 1 and have him in arc. It was pretty dirty move there by John. Oh, I never resumed their time. We're at 47 minutes. Look at me go. All right, are we almost ready? Kylo doesn't have a dial, neither does LaHughes. John is ready. I kind of really, well, oh, it's tough. You got to be mindful of Luke. Kylo doing like a 2 hard this way, but if Wedge can just get right up in your grill at range 1. If you go to the right, you're risking taking a torpedo from Luke. You kind of want to jam somebody though. Like, I think you really want to jam Wedge. All right, here we go. Sabine and Keo first. Two straight's gonna clear, I think. Take an evade, you can't even use it. Keo does bump into Wedge. Yep, 1 hard. and rolled a hit result. Down to 1 hole. That could be big. Luke Talon rolls. There you go. Just next to that rock. Well, I hear that if you're a Separatist player, you're pretty happy with the points. Malrus doing a 2 bank. It's gonna claim the... Okay. Kylo now. Did a 3 bank? Oh no. Doesn't have like a shot on anybody doing that. He might have Keo. That he might. I don't know about that either. Oh man. Barrel roll Jamm, maybe? No, no. He's gonna rotate? And he's just gonna jam. You gotta jam wedge. Luke, no point in jamming Luke. Yep, okay. So you think he has Keo and Arc then? Like use 4 straight as fast as he can really go, taking a focus. He's got those barrage rockets. Wedge will bump. And he is going to accept the stress to remove the jam. Is it because of wet? Is it because of Fen that lets you do that? Yep. Okay. Just build them on Yasby, Vince. Just instead of standard, you can click XWA beta. No! Oh my god. I guess he thought that Sabine was gonna run away. Kind of maybe a rookie move there. Barrel roll. You got a barrel roll to get out of arc. Can't modify your dice while you have Sabine locked, so I guess you could just focus. All right, Wedge range 3. It's got Bullseye for Predator, 3 dice into J-Krewz. If this attack hits, he will get the focus. Reroll 1. Not likely to hit. 3 dice. There is a crit though, so if he blanks out, J-Krewz blanks out, it will drop the crate. He's fine. Now, range 1 into Kylo. It's like Predator is active. Marksmanship as well. 4 dice. Yikes. Hit crit. Marksmanship. Kylo only gets 2 dice. Taking at least 1 here. And takes 2. Kylo At risk of dying to a proton torpedo from... It might be range 1 from Luke, but still. He would get a third die. Wedge never removed his stress. Now Luke. Got range 1 on Kylo. Or you could shoot at Malrus. Malrus never did their ability, so yeah, you just shoot at Malrus. That's gonna be sad Malrus. Instinctive aim, hit crit. That's gonna drop the crate here, likely, unless you roll natty evades. Ugh. Crit into the hole, drops the crate. See what it is. Nope. Nope. You got a shield. You got a shield.
And then the box too here.
You have a shield, so you only take one, and it's the first card is the crit, not the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how should I?
So you're not. So that card you put back in the deck and shuffle the deck. That the card you're hovering over.
This one?
Yeah, and then the other one is the crit. Yeah.
All right. Direct hit. I'll just put that.
And then make sure Kylo spent a charge on his concussion missile as well last turn. Just make sure you flip one of those over.
No, I didn't use a concussion missile. I was in that bullseye.
Oh, you had a primer. Got it. Thanks. Well, if that's the case, then did Keo roll enough defense dice? I don't even remember. I thought Keo only rolled 3 greens last turn. Maybe not. Still, I mean, I assumed that he would have fired a concussion missile because of the range bonus, but this pretty. No. I'm not talking about the proton. I'm talking about last round. Kylo fired a 3-die shot at Keo at range 3, and he said it wasn't a concussion missile. And I'm pretty sure Keo didn't roll 4 greens, but I don't remember. It's too late now. I would just thought it was a concussion because of the range. So Malrus on 1. Honestly, JJ, I'd probably rather take the direct hit, because then next turn you can evade in Malrus ability than not be able to do anything. Use barrage rocket shots, I assume, I hope. Yeah. Only 2. Wedge, double evades, of course. Does Kylo have a shot on anybody else? He does have Keo. You gotta shoot. I think you gotta shoot Keo. You have to shoot Keo. You shoot it. A huge mistake if you shoot at Fen Rao. He's shooting at Fen Rao, I think. No, he's not. He would have 4 dice if that were the case. I see only 3, so maybe he is shooting a missile. Is it a missile? No. I mean, Concordia and Beskar, you're not even going to do any damage. Well, actually, you might. Concordia, he's taking 1 damage. Oh man, that is... And Beskar's... Yeah, that's going to be game. These are two... There's been too many target choice mistakes, probably. Like, you're... It's just... And David's been playing with us for, I think, about a year almost. He's still newer to X-Wing. There's some nuanced decisions you make in these cases that, or that you need to make in these cases that have huge impacts on the game that you just don't think through. You think, oh, well, I have the better, 4-dice shot, bullseye, instead of shooting a Keo who's on 1 hole without any tokens, no force. Two hits into pretty good into midnight. I guess Luke must have removed his stress, so midnight's fine. Yeah, I don't see the stress on Luke anymore. Keo now, who shouldn't be alive, is shooting at Kylo with 1 die. I think if it's range, it might be range 1. It's like 2 dice. Three dice. Not remembering the deplete, I guess. Either way, Kylo's fine. She gets Fenn's ability. Oh, is that a multiple thing? Multiple times a turn, everyone just removes tokens. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's not just stress, huh? It's like any red token, strain, deplete, stress. Well, he's gotten a lot of mileage out of that ability already. This is a slow game though. I'm feeling a drag on me. So heading into round 4, there's still 32 minutes left, so they could play it to 6 rounds. But it's 9-2, so we might not get there. I'm not sure. He needed to shoot a Keo, and he ideally needed to get a damage or 2 in with that barrage rocket into Wedge, but neither of those happened. Not really sure what you do with Kylo. Keo's definitely, I think Keo's going to just like 5 straight. So it might be worth doing like a 2 hard with Kylo and focus rotate. LeHughes. Ooh, I don't know. LeHughes, do you just like 3 bank with LeHughes? Midnight it's Midnight. If you're gonna keep tangoing with Sabine, you gotta go for it. So do you probably sloop with Midnight? I mean, David's not completely out of this game, but he does need to get Keo this turn. Gets him to 5. If he can get a little bit of damage into Wedge again. But it's not looking good. Can you do a side slip to the left of the board edge? Is it worth trying? I don't think so. No. You'll fly off the board for sure. You could maybe do like I don't know why you would, but like a hard 1 side slip. You'll bump with anything else, it looks like. The banks won't fit. Malrus is on one hole. My understanding is that you still face the side slip direction. Because it's not like, it's not a talon roll, it's not a barrel roll. They're still on pace to play 6 rounds. It just feels slow right now. I mean, and he also he's behind, so it's all to his disadvantage. It's a little ironic, Andre, coming from you though. I have to say, you're not the fastest player either. Wink, wink. He is new. He is newer though. Newer players will play a little slower. Like, if it hits, I'm going to say if it hits 25 minutes and they haven't started moving, I will say something. Just be like, let's go. Are you ruling with respect, like Boba Fett in the like in the show, your favorite show, the Book of Boba Fett? Does he have our dial set? Are we good? Nope. One more. Hughes, we're good. I think we're ready to go. Here we go. It's like the same thing with when people be like, why would you do that? You know, and I've said that before, but I'm more considerate of when I know people are learning or are newer to X-Wing than being like, this person, you know, they're making all the wrong moves and everything. It's just like, it's like sometimes you don't know any better. Yeah, that move made the most sense for Sabine for sure. Game it started at 1 a.m. Yeah, that's brutal. I'll criticize my own team stream play though. Time to evade, Malrus. Unfortunately, Luke shoots a Pro Torp at you and gets 4 hits. It doesn't matter. You're gone. I mean, it's funny. I'll watch my games back that I win. You know, the games that I do win, which on stream, which not a lot, but you know, there's definitely a handful, and I still get criticized for like all the moves I make, and I end up winning. Like I end up making good choices in hindsight. But people are like, why would you do that? I don't like that. That doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. And then it's just like I win, and it's just like, you know. So it happens even when if you win, people are gonna second guess or criticize or armchair your decisions, but there's always a context usually that you're in your head. You're like, I'm trying to do this. It might not make sense, but Kylo does bump though, and you'll have that range 1 shot into Keo. Keo just has an evade. Gotta turn off the dice cam for a sec. Double stressed? No. Doesn't make sense. Why are there 2 stress tokens? Use going in fast and focusing. It's gonna. Oh, interesting. Luke goes that way, huh? Okay. Might be a little bit of a logjam here. Can Midnight take that crate? I don't think so. Is it worth checking? I don't think so. I'd say it's worth checking. You don't have a shot. You can't. I don't think Wedge is going to be able to get at you, but he could 3-bank. Oh, yeah, he's got the crate. Yeah. Okay. Not a bad call. So now for the Rebel 6s. Just grab it. Stop it. Don't recommend that. Stop. I hate it when people do that. So if Wedge wants to boost to get a shot, he will get depleted. He is range 1, so it might be good to boost. You could just boost straight. Range 1 only Hughes, rather. It's just gonna grab a crate instead. Okay, yeah. Sure. Whoa, Fen. Oh man, this focus boost looks real good here. Boost focus, rather. Line up bullseye, knock off the crate for Midnight here. So now you're hoping Kylo can get Keo and LeHughes can get some good damage into Wedge if you're David. And you just hope you don't lose Midnight here. So doing it out of order, but he's going to go straight. Huh, he would have lined up bullseye if he would have boosted to the right, I believe. Would have been worth trying. Oh well, I'm not the players. I'm just some guy. So the 6s, Midnight, I don't think has a shot. Nope. Does Wedge have a shot? Yo, he does. Range 3. Didn't think he did. He does. He has it by a little bit. Turn on the dice cam. 3 dice, no rerolls for nothing. Now, this is a range 2 from Mr. Rao. 2 eyeballs, spend the focus for 2, no crits. And takes a shield. All right, Kylo, range 1. Go grab the dice. All right. Well, you needed 3. You have optics. You have optics. There you go. So you get your 3. Spend the optics. Now Keo needs to roll 2 evades naturally or 3 evades. Keo, that's so annoying. Oh my god. All right. John, man, John has good dice. The games I watch him, that's a pretty good roll. 3 agility do be like that sometimes, though, for sure. But Keo bailed out there, and now LeHughes has to shoot at Keo. I just don't. Wedge has too much health. You have range 1. Not sure who's going to shoot at. Don't fire a barrage rocket. You don't need to. No, don't do that. It's range 2. No. John, don't let him. John, come on, John, don't let him shoot a barrage rocket. It's range 2.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention, Nick. You know this.
Come on, it's range 2. You don't need to spend. You don't need to spend a barrage rocket. It's range 2. All right. Oh, that's terrible. Keo. Oh, there's the evade. Man. Well, this has been a frustrating game for David for sure. He's not able to do the thing to get the kill he needs. That was a dramatic swiggle. The last one to fall. Luke unmodded, nothing in range 0. All right, well, a lot of crates for the rebels here, huh? 1, 2, 3. So it's 12 to 3. And Kylo is not double stressed. He doesn't have a damage card, so it wouldn't be. There's no a game effect that the rebels have to give him a stress token. Oh, he has 4? How does FO have 4? Oh, Lee Hughes has one as well. That's right. All right, everyone. This Breaking the Action is brought to you by Patreon. Do you like cool stuff? That's awesome. You should check out 312 Squadron's Patreon. Exclamation point Patreon in the chat. With being a member at 312, there are 3 tiers: Chicago Dog, Deep Dish, and Capone patrons. $5, $10, $20 tiers. They all come with exclusive benefits like cool custom alt art, cards, and tokens exclusive to 312 Squadron. You also get early access to interviews we do for our podcast and discounts on all of our events. Now, if that isn't enough to convince you, I'm going to just show you one more time this cool stuff.
You gotta give!
Financially supporting us means a lot. It allows us to do a lot more with the stream, and moving forward, especially with the X-Wing Alliance, we are excited to do even more for the X-Wing community. So if you want to get some cool stuff in return for helping 312, you should consider signing up for our Patreon tiers. Thank you all so much, and back to the handsome guy that's doing commentary for you right now. I look whiter? Do I look whiter now? Huh? 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 bastard. I did not. I don't know what May up is. May up. Yup. Yup. Not sure what Myup is. The look away is hilarious. I know. I try to make it awkward. I honestly was originally had it more awkward. But it's just, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You got to pay the bills, right? Got to keep the power on. Does anybody know why Kylo would be double stressed? They just didn't remove the last stress token, right? Does anybody know? Is there something weird I'm missing? Some game effect that the rebels have that like transfers stress tokens? No. So I'm lost on that one. All right, now they got it. Finally. I definitely look better in that video than I do now. I feel like I look best wearing that black 312 shirt with the skyline and our logo, you know? But here I am wearing the Team League shirt. Just doesn't compare. Malrus, uh-oh. Malrus is gonna die. Oh, poor Mal. No, Mal, no. Malrus is 3 points, so Malrus goes down to be 15 plus 3 more for John would be 18. Can Kylo barrel roll rotate? Yeah, you can. Barrel roll rotate. 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 Or you could boost straight and rotate and get a missile. Wedge and Keo kill is I don't know how you kill. I'm not sure how you kill Wedge here, my guy. That's a prospect. Well, not gonna kill Wedge now. And he's still stressed. I've interrupted and interfered too many times. I just don't care. He shouldn't even have a stress anymore. Obviously, I'm not going to tell him to barrel rotate. I just mean removing the stress token. That's what I was referring to. And it's time to grab a lock. Fire a torpedo at midnight. That would be the game. If Wedge banks towards Malrus and he can torp midnight, get another shot with Fen, that will be the GGs. We do have Jamm and Juan after this. That's a big game. Big game for both sides, potentially. I mean, it's 8-point game. I think this game is over. And Midnight does have to move the lock over to protect herself. Fen's gonna bump. Oh, Wedge getting so Malrus is gonna be okay this turn. Wedge is gonna Folky. Have a is that in bullseye? I don't think you have bullseye there. So you have range 1 4 dice without a lock. So Malrus, I think, is gonna use the ability again. You'll have Midnight will have range 1 Predator crack shot into Wedge. That's something actually, because Malrus can fire a missile as well and crit him. So Midnight first. Don't shoot at Luke. Don't shoot at Luke. Shoot at Wedge. Yeah, shoot at Wedgie Poo. Wedge-alicious. No, not at Luke. Yeah, you see the damage. You see that Luke's gonna not care. Shoot at Wedge. No, shoot at Wedge. No, shoot at Wedge. 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 Please, just shoot at Wedge. Oh, this is like Guantanamo Bay level torture. Can you imagine? Like that's what those are the sorts of things that they show at Guantanamo Bay. To people to get them in line. Range 1 is in the Wedge. So 3 dice, Predator, reroll, and crack shot. Oh yeah. Come on, I'm rooting for you at Midnight. Let's go. Let's get a good shot into Wedgie Poo. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Predator reroll. Remember Predator. Remember the Pred. Looking at the cards there. A little bullseye action for a little Predator. A little predatory. There it is, hovering over the card. We're re-rolling that die. Can we get another hit results? Oh no! Only hit crit. Wedge probably rolling natty vase because it's John. No, but crack shot it. Oh, he does have his it's a trap reroll as well. He does. He gets little trappy, little wappy trappy. It is a blank. Time to crack it up. Crack all day, my friend. Flip that charge. Crack it up. Hit crit going into Wedge. And Wedge is going to drop the crate, and it is a console fire. So there's a world where Wedge rolls a hit for console fire, takes another damage, and then a crit direct hit. Pop goes Wedge the Weasel. N6 Jam and saying, let's go. Like kind of like moderate hype, you know, not like huge hype because his team's down 8 points, but we're gonna roll outside of the board, outside of the dice box there for an eyeball. So no console fire damage. Oh God. Woo! That's gonna be hit crit into Midnight. Midnight, you know what? You just rolled that evades. It's fine. Midnight. Oh! Wedge says, you give me console fire. How about I give you entire ship fire? Shipwreck. He's like, forgive. Yeah. Down goes Midnight. Midnight, more like sunrise, am I right? More like sundown. Not right. Well, rise to heaven, it depends. Has Midnight been good? You're fighting for the space fascists, the space Nazis, so you're probably going down. Sundown. All right, so it's 15-4. Don't call it a comeback. Cat is testing me. And at this pace, this might be the last round. I mean, there's 4 minutes left, but my goodness. All right, fire the Magpulse. Did he Malrus ability? Did not Malrus ability either. Charlie, get over here and get him drunk before the match. I hope not. That 3-bank from Lee Mackay is haunting. Why he didn't just one straight and scramble. I mean, shocking development in that game. Rolling. This is Malrus's shot. Magpulse, it has to be. It just has the lock here. No Malrus ability was used. Spending the lock. This has to be into Wedgie Poo. That's gonna hit. Wedgie Poo. Links out. Would have killed him if it was a normal attack. Takes a wounded pilot. Two minutes and change left. Yeah, but here's the thing. You decided for him to do that, so you can't like use that as an excuse because you insisted that he did it. That was also a weird moment because I'm pretty sure he just accidentally picked that maneuver because the next button wouldn't have changed 2 speeds worth of maneuvers. It would have just gone down 1. Oh man, this isn't a Kylo, I think, from Kyo. Two into Kylo. Wow. Can you imagine that killed Kylo there? Yeah, but your viewing was tractored in front of 2 range 1 shots. I don't know. Tractored without a token because he spent it on attack, so I certainly would not expect to live through 2 shots at range 1. Although I think Durge's shot was unmodded. But we've seen how good attack dice are. So 17-5, and unfortunately we do have one more round. Like you could call it. It's over. There's no mathematical way. You get Kyo, you get to 8. You find a way to get Wedge, you get to 13. You keep a crate, 14. Yeah. Just gonna call time. There's just no way that David can win this game. Hey guys, I'm gonna call it there. We're gonna call it there. Yeah, there's no mathematical way, David, to win the game, and we have a game after this,
yeah,
so it's just for time's sake. I just want to make sure we're on schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
David.
All right. Nice playing you. Take care.
All right. Yeah, we got a game lined up. So if we play another round, we're automatically behind. We're already late. So it would be a round for funsies. It wouldn't really mean anything. It's just kind of moving 8 ships around. So I'm sure everyone understands why I did that.